If you are driving and you see this warning on your dashboard, that means you have a flat tire. So today I'm going to share with you guys how to repair a flat tire. This is my 2021 Sienna Toyota and one of the tires is flat. So first, what you want to do is locate your jack tool, which is on your right side of the back trunk of your Sienna. And there's a key lock in there and a crowbar and other tools that you need. And this metal tube doesn't come with the kit, that's mine. I will explain it later. And the other piece of the jack tool is under this seat in the back, on the right corner as well. And if you lift up the seat, you will see there's a cover cap. And then just pry this open and there you have it. So first you gotta take off the wheel. So you have to take off all the bolt and using the key lock to take it off. And here's a crowbar and there's a tube. So this tube I put in the car is to give me leverage to help when I'm in this kind of situation to take off the wheel. So this tube is around like 18 inches or 2 feet. And basically what it does is just slide into the crowbar and give you more leverage of extending the crowbar. So when you have leverage, you can push and pull the crowbar and make it turn easier. So as you can see here, I don't have to use that much strength or force to try to take the bolt off because the bolt is on pretty tight. And here, when I try to do it without the extended tube, it's really difficult and I have no leverage and use my body weight to try to take it off. So I recommend that you guys have some kind of metal tube that leave in your car in case of emergency that you have to take off your wheels. And you can get one of these tubes in Home Depot or Lowe's. Now that I loosened up the bolts, you don't want to unscrew it all the way because you need to jack it up first. So now it's time to align up the jack to the edge of the frame of the van. If you look under your van, there's like a specific groove that will go line up properly where the teeth of the jack is. So basically just use your hand and just twist the jack up, that way it can line up properly like this. So once it's secure and tight, you want to put in this hook tool right here, like so, and then use a crowbar and attach it at the end, like so. And now you just start turning it, and so the car should start jacking up slowly, and this process will take a while. Alright, so now the wheel is off the ground where you can turn it like this. You can now begin to loosen up all the bolts and take them off. So once you take the wheel off, I have to identify where's the leak from. So here, as you can see, I have a screw that punctured my tire right there. So I gotta take this off and then repair it. So the tool you're gonna need is a plier and the tire repairing kit. And I'm gonna put all the links in the description below if you guys need this. Alright, the kits come with the following tools. So the needle tool, T-handle, and then this flat-headed T-handle tool. And this also comes with the plugs as well. And usually it comes with the cement gluing as well. In my case, I use it all up, so I have to buy an extra. So before taking the screw out of the tire, you want to prepare all the kits first, so that way all the air doesn't leak out while it's sitting there. Alright, so first what you want to do is take this plug string right here and then flatten at the end and then try to put it through this T-handle tool, flat T-handle tool. So my stuff is kind of old, so it's kind of difficult to try to get it through. So I have to use the ply as well to pull the string through it. Now it's time to take out the screw that's in the tire. So use the plier to pull this out. And the air is going to start leaking out once you unplug this. So this process right here you want to do as quickly as possible, because once you unplug the screw out from the tire, all the air is going to come out And if you're on the road and you don't have a pump, you don't want to let all the air go out. Once you take the screw out, get your pointy head T-handle tool and jam it into the tire, that same hole. What this tool purpose is that it's basically making a pre-drill hole for your tire to insert the plug in. So on the side of this tool is like a rough edge, so it's like a sander. So you're going to run this tool back and forth basically to sand out the edge of the hole to make it smoother for the plug to be easier to insert into this. So once you have your hole prepared and you think it's loose enough, now you gotta go back and get the cement glue and apply it to the plug like so. And don't be stingy about it. Just saturate the plug with cement because you're gonna need the cement to clog up all the crack and nit that the air tried to come out. So now it's time to take out the needle tools from the tire, and you want to put this in as quickly as possible for the plug to seal up the tire. And this part is pretty difficult because you have to use a lot of strength, try to force the plug into the tire. So just wiggle it back and forth until you get it in. And use your body weight to push it in as well. It helps. Alright, so while you try to force the plug into the tire, try not to force it so hard that it will go all the way in. What you want to do is just put it slowly in and make sure it's only stay in there, go halfway or 2/3 of the plug, like so, right here. So once you jammed the plug into the proper length, you want to slowly wiggle and pull out this T-handle tool out slowly because you don't want to accidentally pull the whole plug out. There it is. So now your tire is patched, and you're gonna see this two little plug that's poking out from your tire like so. But that's okay. You can use a scissor to trim it off to even out with the tire, or you can just leave it like that. And when you drive, the road will kind of sand it down. So now it's time to put the tire back on the car and just screw all the nuts in. And if you still have some air in your tire, you can make it to the next gas station to fill up the tire. And if you have a portable pump in your car, you can just plug that into the 12-volt outlet and let it pump up. So this is the cheapest way to repair your tire, and I hope you guys find this video helpful. And if you guys do, please hit the like and the subscribe and leave a comment down below. And I will see you guys on the next video.